Destiny 3 has been leaked and is in development. Very early, so we might not get it until maybe 5 years' time, maybe more. But, I mean, we have some stuff out there. And of course, we have some beautiful-ass content creators who have gone through it. Let's see what they found.
Destiny 3 may be in early development, noted by a recent credible leaker in regards to Bungie projects. Destiny 3 would be massive. You've seen the post everywhere. Bungie needs to make a Destiny 3.
Yes.
So today let's discuss what was said and what else could be on the way. A possible Destiny 2 classic.
Seriously, I think this is what can save Bungie. Destiny 3. But make it a completely new story, separate from Destiny 1 and 2, a new solar system, and start from scratch with new characters and all that shit, but still have light and darkness. Maybe, I don't know if I want a prequel or a sequel. I just want like a fucking separate game from this, all this crap that Bungie themselves are just trapped down to the Earth's core. So a total reset is necessary to build up the community, to build up trust, to bring in new players. Don't delete anything, especially not a campaign. Don't delete a fucking thing. No vaulting. Just build upon it. Make the new play experience good. Like fucking go in, maybe fine-tune it every expansion, maybe once a year, something. I mean, I think Destiny 3 could be good.
Sick. Welcome, Guardians. Let's
for Bungie and Destiny as a franchise.
Take a look. So before I jump into this, I shouldn't even have to say it, but I wouldn't believe this 100% just yet. Believe what you will, you could click away right now if you want. But the account that tweeted this apparently has some credible leaks in the past in regards to Marathon and Bungie. So to me, that's the only reason this is intriguing. It could be for views as always, but it could actually be true. And if that's the case, I wanted to cover it and bring the news to you. So this was posted by Colony Deeks on Twitter or X, and it says the following. Yes, Destiny 3 is in extremely early development. Some of you may have seen a tweet earlier this afternoon that mentioned that. We have been sitting on this info for a few weeks now, and wanted to wait to talk about this seeing as it is in such an early state, and it just sucks to see others post about it carelessly for free internet points.
Wow.
We plan to share more info in the coming months as we wait on the larger scale things to develop and take shape. Sit tight.
Okay, when you listen to that music, it takes me fucking back to Destiny 1. Holy shit, that was so good. It really, like Destiny 2 has just lost that Destiny essence. Same with the Destiny grind, it's not what it used to be. I would say also, if you see this, like, like the armor, everything just has something special to it. The quests, the grind, everything is just so, you know? And you didn't exactly know every time they put in exotic quests, you have to find that out for yourself. Now they announce everything. Give us some secrets, you know?
So there's more this account says and others, but if this is true, it would actually be really huge. Destiny 2 can continue in my opinion, but would need some massive changes and much more attention. Also needs to repair that reputation. Players barely enjoyed seasons near the end there and were hungry for more content than that offered.
seasons, and then they changed the episodes, and it was the exact same thing. They just changed the name.
In the Fate Saga era so far, with medium-sized DLCs and events in between, most agree it is definitely not enough. Bungie juggling 2 projects at once, and players want a better experience. Now, whether you believe this or
it's so stupid that they started working on Marathon. I know it's the leaders who want like a different game that has been going around like for so long, but just invest in Destiny 2, make that better. Just take chances. Like you have like a excellent franchise, right? The IP is amazing. Everything. It's just the lore. It's so good. It's just what's inside it. That's shit.
not, players actually still love Destiny. Even some that quit, but they just want it to be better.
Yes,
and this finally
like
may be the chance for that to happen. We are currently in the Fate Saga near the beginning here. Bungie said they have more to share on a multi-year roadmap next year.
Ooh.
So this makes things interesting. They promised at least 2 more confirmed DLCs after Renegades, the Shattered Cycle and the Alchemist. So either those 2 wrap up the saga, or we have more into 2027, which could be likely given things are still okay with the game at the moment. But you never know, if Renegades does bad, maybe Sony halts things if a Destiny 3 is in development and puts everything into that.
Sony. Oh, they're mad.
Given the current state of the game, a Destiny 3 wouldn't surprise me. Bungie has said it's not a thing in the past, and we've known that to be true. But with recent community outcry, Sony possibly pushing their hand, a Destiny 3 getting greenlit might be the best way forward after the Fate Saga. Sony might want a return on their investment, and a new shiny game could bring in tons of players.
Oh, yes.
Just think about people who've never played Destiny before. Their friends might mention Destiny 2: The Edge of Fate, or they might see a Renegades trailer. And what are they probably gonna do? Not even blink in that direction at all. Oh, it's just another Destiny DLC. That's never really captured my attention before, so whatever, I'll just move on. But Destiny 3, just hearing the title is intriguing.
Yes.
It's a completely new starting point for everybody. For veterans who've been with this game for over 10 years.
Oof.
For new players. Bungie has struggled as of late, but they are one of the companies that's proved that they can deliver blockbuster releases in a live service environment. Think about some of the expansions: Witch Queen, Forsaken, and just last year's conclusion, the Final Shape. The only worry to me is the size of the team.
It's just shit that they... the Final Shape was good, and I wish we didn't stop there, because they delete the seasons. The story is gone. It's just shit that they do that, because if we jump into Renegades, okay, what the fuck is up now? They don't even tell you, you know? It's just, what? You miss so much for not playing the game.
If they have the current team building the Fate Saga and a Destiny 3 in very early talking stages likely, how long would this even take? On the other hand, maybe Sony realizes the potential in a Destiny 3 and pumps more resources into Bungie. More devs from Sony Studios, or even entire studios to assist like we've had in the past. Many people fail to realize that some of your favorite DLCs, like Forsaken, were developed by 2 studios alongside Bungie. That was back in the days when they were under Activision, but the point is, Bungie had some help. Now, they also made other DLCs without studios years after that, but I'm just throwing out some ideas here. If Sony believes in it, more help could be likely. So a Destiny 3 would likely be years away. I'd say maybe 2 to 5 depending on dev numbers. Could be much longer. Destiny 2 development began just after Destiny 1 launched, with those other studios on board. So that was likely around 2 to 3 years. Destiny 2 was also much different in its vanilla form. If players expect to have some of the features Destiny 2 has built after 10 years, plus new features and experiences on top of that, it could be way longer.
Ah, yeah. Don't expect
In my
much.
mind, this would definitely be an upgrade though. Maybe a new engine, better graphics, dropping old gen hardware. This would definitely be a plus. There's a lot of potential for a third game. Maybe brand new classes entirely, complete redesigns of missions or patrol zones. Maybe it's more open worldish or something. When you think about it, we've had new additions to the franchise, but the formula has always been the same for 10 plus years.
It has.
A new game allows you to shake things up in a way that's completely polarizing.
But still, it was good. That's the thing. The game came out, wasn't that good. But they made it better, and then they made it worse, and then they made it better, and then it's just, you know, up and down, and then suddenly just down. Destiny 2 should never have happened. They should have just continued on from Destiny and not delete any content.
If you added the same thing to Destiny 2 now, players would outrage. We see how well change has been dealt with recently. Now, I also seen another tweet mention a Destiny 2 classic that was greenlit. I'm not sure if this one is credible either, or what that would even involve. Does this just mean everything in Destiny 2 unvaulted, a full experience? We already have that.
What if though? They had to remake the whole Destiny 2 campaign, the Red War, because they deleted that shit. Let's go.
Destiny 2, so what would the point of a classic even be? But like I said, with all of this information, take it with a grain of salt, do believe it, don't believe it, whatever you want to do. I'm just here to present this possible information if it does come true. And if a Destiny 3 is in the works, let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see. But anyway, Guardians, that's all we got for today's video. If you'd like to see some more Destiny news, lore, and mysteries just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.
So I would say, like, what the best thing about Destiny right now is Destiny Rising. Go play that instead of this. I know it got some gotcha elements, but the story, the lore, it's just, and just how everything, the gameplay loop, it's rewarding and so fun.